So let's see. We're gonna do touch app controllers, and I'm gonna have a post controller that is singularly responsible for only the post routes. Okay. I'm just gonna yank this and paste. All right. All right. Before we do anything, once again, package controllers, and in the post controller, we're going to have to basically do the same thing. So it's going to be class post controller. We're going to need, do we need inject here? Okay, well, so much for auto imports. Java x.inject. And in here, we're going to need a couple things. So components is the controller components, if I can spell. We also need the post repo. Post repo, post repository, and I believe that's all we need for now. So I'm gonna, oh right, yes, we need a bunch of other things. Let's get the action, which is play.api.mbc. Let's just get everything. We also, you know what, I'm just gonna do this. Why would you do that? All right, I'm just gonna copy that and place it here. That was weird. Oh wait, no, it's all right. So I'm just gonna save this. Everything goes away. Something's missing. Why is this okay not? Value okay. Yeah, this okay should be okay. Not found okay. So play API.mpc. Oops. Is that the right one? Okay. Oh, that's weird. I will get back to that. I hope. Play MVC, play. Strange. Anyways, I'll definitely come back to that. So here, we just change this to post controller. And while we're in our routes, we're gonna just define all of our other routes. And that is just gonna be, actually I don't need to do that. So we have a get, we also need a post for create, post controllers dot post controller dot create post. Then we have the three operations. Get. This one we're going to provide an ID. Controllers dot post controller dot. What is this? Oh. Read post and we're going to provide the ID, which is going to be of type Python of object ID. And then the next one is going to be a put, which is an update. Controllers dot post controller dot update posts, where we provide the ID. Post ID controller dot post controller dot delete deletes post, and here we also provide the ID. Alright. Before we get ahead of ourselves, let's I'm gonna comment out everything and check if this OK is working correctly, which it should. I don't know why it's not. So let's go /post again. I don't know why then it's telling me it's not. Definitely should. Why? Why is the OK not working? Value OK. It should totally work. Where's my underscore? There it is. What? Alright, let me just go back here. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna rewrite everything and alright. So let's do this again. Post repo dot list dot map ideas, not ideas, posts and OK, JSON dot to JSON of posts. That is exactly what I wrote before. What? Oh my God. All right. Well, we are not inheriting from the abstract controller. Great. Now it's super mad. Cannot find implicit execution context. There. Oh my God. That was a headache. Sorry about that. So that was just a simple typo, syntax error, mistake. I don't know. So the next thing we're gonna do is do the create post, and here we actually need a parameter. So let's get the Python object ID. And this is also going to be an action.async. Post repo dot where am I? Create. So actually, we need the body, don't we? Yeah. And create doesn't need the ID. So let's do this. So I'm gonna do this. So dot. Why does it do that? All right. Dot body dot validate post. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna validate the JSON body of that we're sending in to create, and then we can finally just do the map to the posts. And here we could just do post repo dot create post. Is that all we need? Yep. And we'll just map that to the response. I need a new keyboard. I don't like this. And yep. And the response is going to be the created. And then if it fails, we should definitely add a the get or else thing. So this is going to be a future successful. So we're going to send a bad request back. And we're just going to use a string for now. So invalid format. Yeah. Alright, and why is this bad? Validate is not a member of MVC any content. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, why is validated wrong? Validate by. So that's the wrong one. Am I getting the right body? Alright, let's double check our imports again. So the inject is correct. Execution context. And future, so we could pair this up. We're getting models, we're getting the object ID, repository, put this on the bottom there. JSON libs, which is good. Don't think we need that either. So I don't know. Dot. So dot body. Oh, right. I know what I'm doing wrong. Man, a lot of simple mistakes today. Parse.json. Alright, so we can't use validate unless we're actually parsing the body as JSON. Okay. I think all the hiccups are gone. Let's move on to the next one. And the next one should be pretty simple. So I'm just going to read the post action.async. We don't need to parse anything at this time, right? But we do need the ID. So Python object ID. And here is going to be post repo.read the ID. And then we can map this to a maybe ID, maybe post, I mean. Maybe post dot map. Alright, so if it is a post, then we'll just send an OK to JSON.toJSON of post. And if it isn't, then we'll just do a get or else. And we'll return a not found exception. So pretty straightforward there. Then the next is update. So update post This one we also need the ID. And this one we also need to parse the body. Parse.json. Alright, there we go. So once again, body.validate. Make sure that it is of type post. We'll get rid of that first underscore. And once it is, we can finally map it. And this is going to be a post. I'm going to get some room by scrolling down. And we'll do post repo .updates, providing the ID as well as the post. And where did my brain go? Alright. And then we'll take care of the case. So if something comes back, I'm going to reuse the post name, so it should be okay. We'll return JSON to JSON of post. And if nothing comes back, so case, we'll do not found. And the double case here is essentially the same thing as doing this, where if something comes back, you'll do an OK, and then you just do .get or else after that map. Here, you're explicitly doing two cases for the map, because we're getting a maybe coming back and not a certain post. And then finally, we need a get or else for the validate. So this is going to be a future.successful, and we're going to do bad request again. And we're going to send the string of invalid format. Okay. And then finally, we'll do the delete, which we get the ID from the route. Action.async here. And then the post repo, we're just going to do destroy. We're going to send in the ID. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to map with two cases. If a post comes back, then we'll just do an OK. JSON to JSON post. And if nothing comes back, we'll say not found. Alright. There we go. This is part of the formatter? That's weird. Okay, so now all we need to do is uncomment all of our routes and test everything. So first, post the root route. We should get an empty list, or we should get an error. Bison object ID in routes. Don't say it because Bison object ID. I thought I did that right. Alright, let's go to here. Maybe we'll get an easier thing to read. Post/ID. That's object ID. That should be fixed with this line down here. What if I rerun? Whoa. I'm gonna close these. So it compiled. Come on. Okay. Why is that? So I definitely add that. So play.spt.routes keys .routes imports plus equals play.modules.reactivemongo.pathbindables._ our configuration. We have play.modules.reactivemongo.reactivemongo. The global is true, and I don't know why I'm looking at there. That is strange. Okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna find out why that is. Alright, so I found the problem. Right here we have just Bison object ID. What it's actually expecting is alright, it's actually expecting the entire type spelled out from the very beginning. So reactivemongo.bison object ID. So we're just gonna copy and paste it in those places. It is a little strange because this didn't happen to me earlier. And then for your build.spt, nothing has to change. I went to the actual Reactive Mongo documentation and read it. And yep, it just says all of it right here. So, yep, nothing has to change. I added this. I don't think you actually need it because this should be imported implicitly. But just to be safe. And once that's done, we finally get our empty array back. Now we could send some stuff over. So I'm going to just do a simple post request. And let's see, our post has a title. And I'm just do title. And it has a description, which I'm going to title description. So we'll just do a post there. I believe we should get no content back based on our, yeah. So we got a nothing, but that's totally fine because if we do a get and we get all of the posts, there's our new post. Now ID is a little strange, but this is how Reactive Mongo stores the ID. It's actually another object inside of it with an OID, and this is the actual object ID. So let's copy that. So we go to the read route, which returns correctly. And now let's just do a update. So put to this route, and I'm just gonna change title to updated in all caps. Move my mouse so you can read that. And send. And there it is with the updated. Alright, if we just do a get again, it should be fine. And then finally, if we do a delete, we should get the old post back. But if we do a get now, we should get a not found. And you'll get a 404 status, which is what we want. Alright, so there you go. That is Scala in the Play framework, connecting to a Mongo database using the library reactive Mongo. Next time, I think we're going to do something a little more tricky. Maybe authentication, but I think we might actually do some SQL. Postgres is not command not found. All right, I will install Postgres and then we'll do some SQL. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.